done everything out of my own pocket. I've done everything to kind of just help the next person get ahead. I was pressed, trust me.
Workload. You're why you laying in the bed and not on a grill?
That ain't my thing.
And you better not say I got something in the oven, because we don't want no big nothing.
I don't have nothing in the oven. I ain't got nothing on the grill. It's nothing. I made some jerk wings yesterday,
Okay,
and
that sound fire. That sound fire.
and I made them in the air fryer. So
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
no grill.
Air fryers ruin relationships. That's why we ain't work out, because the air fryer shit.
Stop.
When,
I
we,
mean, so
when you think your woman is in the kitchen slaving and cooking, she got the motherfucker on medium in the air fryer. She over there at brunch with her
it's the same
homegirls talking shit
shit.
about you.
It's the same shit.
No, it ain't.
Cause I can set it and forget about it.
Exactly. In the oven, you gotta at least check it, peek in the motherfucker a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, happy
Crazy.
4th.
Happy
Yeah.
fourth.
I'm just in there, just red
What you
covenant.
doing?
Red covenant.
Okay, I got a cup.
Let's cheers. Cheers over the FaceTime.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ethan is in Vegas, so
Oh, he going up.
I'm solo. I don't know if I told you I moved.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You told me.
Okay. Yeah, so
I'll be in there soon with some Scotch bonnet.
come on, Scotch
We
Bonnet.
already know on full bullshit in the kitchen.
Listen, now I'll be in the bed on the sofa. Like, what you need? You
Exactly. You good over there? Shut
good?
up.
Need a drink?
Don't come in my pot. Don't look in my pot.
My plan was to make some curry. I was drinking curry instead.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just like, why? It's just me.
That sound fire. That sound fire. Yeah, I'm just in there, just getting to it. I'm actually about to go live. I'm about to go do a live stream and work on some music. Boys is all set. They got all their snacks. They straight. Uh, and, I'm transferring files and I'm working. I got my homegirl coming to bring some food through. Um, so I'm happy about that. I wish you was in town. I'll tell your ass to pull up.
You was gonna have some food ready because you definitely wasn't gonna have me pull up.
No, 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 not to bring no food. I'm just saying, just pull up and vibe. I always need your energy every now and then.
I just need to stay out of LA because when I'm there, I spend money. I
That is a
spend
fact.
money.
That's why I'm locked in the studio. I'm not trying to spend no money. I already spent like 200 on Instacart today. Jesus.
Outside is expensive.
Mm-hmm. It even costs money to cut somebody out.
Shut up.
It's real. I had to chase somebody down and scream at him in the car. You know what I'm saying? Should burn my gas. I had to stop at the gas station after that. This is real. You know, I was just checking on you, making sure I tell you. Huh?
You just in the lab today?
Yeah, got a couple of friends coming over. We're just gonna vibe, play some music, and just, just vibe.
You gonna be hanging out or you gonna work?
No, I'm hanging out. Right now before they get here, I'm gonna do a little bit of work. But when they get here, I'm actually gonna turn into a DJ. I gotta make a DJ name. What's my DJ name? I need a DJ name. You know what I'm saying?
You can't deviate from Polly Rob. Like you can't deviate.
But that's not a real. I can't say DJ Polly Rob. That's not it. That's not it.
That's not it. You are so funny.
I got it. DJ Fryjack. That's fire. DJ Fryjack. That's fire.
You are so stupid. No, DJ Project and DJ Powder One.
DJ Potter Bun. That's it. DJ Potter Bun. Let's go.
You are so
Yeah. Ooh. And you know I gotta play. I'm finna play it right now. This is gonna be my number one jam. I gotta get my sound effects and all that shit together too. Why this person on live call me George Floyd? Like, you wildin'. I'm not like George Floyd. Yeah.
You said who is George Floyd?
No, he be like, what's going on, George Floyd? Like, I don't look like George Floyd. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, like that's so.
Ooh, I know what to do. This gonna be my number one anthem. DJ Potter Button. This is my number one anthem.
You are not gonna be DJ Powder Bun.
Let me tell you about Miss Mary. This lady come from up the country with a big butt.
I remember one day, I'll tell you a story. So I remember one day, I'm young. I'm probably like about 8 or 9 years old, right? So, my parents, when it's time to clean up on Saturdays, we playing music, you know what I'm saying? So my mom always playing music or whatever. So she always played, she played Punta, Soca, she played Barry's Hammond, oh, listen, when they play him, it's a full-blown situation. It's either we cleaning up or it's a full party in the back. You know what I'm saying? So we cleaning up, and the song, whatever the song she was playing go off or whatever. And then I'm walking around the house like, come by, Miss Mary Bread. Come by, Miss Mary Bread. Miss Mary Creole Bread. My mom slapped the shit out of me. Pow! I'm like, yo! I'm like, why you hit me? She's like, don't sing that song. Don't sing that song. That song is nasty. So I'm like, what you mean? What you mean? She talking about bread. My sister started dying laughing. So I'm sitting there, I'm hurt, I'm crying. I'm like, man, I'm going to my room. Fuck that, fuck yeah. I'm going to my room. So I'm crying and shit. So my sister walked in, she like, Kenny, she like, you can't sing that song in front of mommy. I'm like, why? She talk about bread. I love bread. And the guy say, cheese on meat. And my sister start busting out laughing. Again. She start busting out laughing. I'm like, yo, why you laughing? Stop laughing at me. So she like, she breathed hard. She like, Kenny, that song is not talking about actual bread. And she like, right. Exactly. So I'm like, well, what's she talking about? She like, I can't tell you right now. You only 9 years old. I'm just telling you, don't sing it in front of mommy. Please don't sing it in front of daddy. So, okay. So then I'm like, all right. So then probably like about a couple years go by, probably I'm like 13, 14 or something like that. So I still love the song. So my cousin Papa, he played the song. And now I'm in there, I'm just sitting there, I'm chilling, I'm nervous. I'm not saying nothing. And he know I love the song. He like, why you not singing? What's that? So he in my face like, and I'm smiling, but I'm not. And I'm like, my mom said I can't sing that song. And he like, why? He like, this is one of our this is our jam. And he like, why you can't sing it? I'm like, because my mom said that they not really talking about, bread. He start busting out laughing. I'm like, why is everybody laughing? So now I'm mad. This is my older cousin, but I'm mad. He like, brah. He like, did it talk about punani? And I'm like, oh, for real? He like, come buy Miss Mary bread. Buy the bread, boy. I'm like, oh, I get it now. Oh. So now listen to the song, changed my entire life. And I'm like, he did talk about prostitution, boy. And I'm like, oh, that's why she slapped me. So now I get it. Now I like the song even more. Oh, man, that shit is crazy. Every time I hear that song, huh? No, it's not. You got to find it on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I got all the jams. I got the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I got playlist on Apple. Yeah, I was trying to do that shit too, but they ain't got the real jams. Like all the real jams. Like all the Judy Brochure. Oh my God. Anytime it's a funeral, play Judy Brochure. That's it. And it's funny because everybody be like, it's funny because you know how Belizean families go. Like, they have a different type of conversations. Like, it's aggressive. It's too much. They yelling, like they really yelling, but they just passionate. They're not really arguing, but it feel like an argument. So every time it's like, right? They be in there like, okay, you remember Man? You don't remember Man? We used to be at the shop in Dagriga. Brother, Man. And they be like, oh, Man, the one you used to fix cars. Yes. Guess what? He did. Oh, he did? Like, why are you always mentioning people who just died? Like, what's going on? The build-up, it's like, they build it up. So, I'm talking about a full 20 minutes. He did. That shit is hilarious, man. Well, listen, one of my homegirls is like, how come you don't never pull out your like Belizean side? I'm like, first off, you don't want that side. Second, it's a different type of culture that you'll probably never understand. You never understand. You have to just be around it to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a real thing. But that shit is hilarious. It's crazy. Man, I remember those days, man. I remember those days where they used to have the, what is it? The first off, had the Belizean calendar. That's off top. Run the Belizean calendar.
Maybe when I was younger, I feel like in my head, one time I've had a Belizean calendar. Like one time.
It's real. And then also, right next to the Belizean calendar was the black with the yellow little bangles, the little Belize, like I don't know if it was like a item list. I don't know what it was, but it said Belize or said Central America. It was black. It was hanging the yellow thread, and then they always had like Dangriga as this, or somebody walking a goat or whatever. And this is crazy. They had all type of shit, and then of course the China cabinet with the quotations. The China cabinet. You know what I mean? So many different forms of China that you just couldn't touch. Untouchable.
My mom didn't have. She had a China cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
but she had Fantasia crystal in it.
Ah.
From when she did all her syndicate and all of that.
Oh, listen. If you broke one,
So crazy. My mother was American, and like all of my beliefs and all of my religious memories came from my mom, and they come from my dad.
yeah, it's real. But because you got to remember. Well, so you got to remember, the Belizean heritage is strong. So your dad was Belizean, right?
Yeah, my
Okay,
mother
right.
was American.
So you got to remember the heritage that she adopted. So she's gonna carry on that same tradition, even stronger than him because he living it. He in it, but she gonna carry it on. Like both of my parents, are both Central American. So when I say it's strong, yeah. So my mom is from PG. And my dad is from Guatemala. And when I say this shit is on,
Not from Belize, though.
huh?
They're both not from Belize. Your dad is from Guatemala?
Yes, but you gotta remember he's Garifuna, so the Garifuna origin is partially Guatemala. You know what I'm saying? So all the authentic Belizeans, their heritage traced back to Guatemala. You know what I'm saying? So it's thick. For me, it's heavy. I never show it, but it's heavy. It's dumb heavy. It's a part of my life. I just don't show it because I'm a fucking Brooklyn nigga, so I just never really show it. But when I'm around my family,
Crazy.
it's a full thing. It's a whole thing. Even when I talk to them, like my accent, like when I get really really mad, it's like the Hulk. Like when I get really really uncontrollably mad, my accent is strong as fuck, and it's like, who is this nigga? Who is this nigga? Because it'll come out in full.
What is so crazy is like you give off, like if I didn't know you give off so much more American vibes
Mm-hmm.
than you do being a foreigner.
For sure. Until it's time.
That's crazy.
Huh?
I was literally just talking to somebody, and I was telling them like at the time that I think that I was really embracing like
Mm-hmm.
having like a Belizean dad and that culture and all of that. It was in high school and everybody wanted to be fucking Belizean.
Oh, for sure. That was the trend then.
I was like, I don't want to do this shit.
Yep.
Like,
That was the trend. Everybody wanted to be Belizean around that time.
I don't feel like I ever embraced it. Like, when my dad would want to take me to Belize, I'm like, they look real poor, they look real hot.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the best experience ever. Like, that's the only place I went. That's the only place I went to, and I literally never thought about my phone or my computer. It was still in my luggage. I never took it out. Never.
I had a great time when I was in Belize. I
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, they took me to like the city. They took me to like old Belize. Like
Mm-hmm.
we was out, and it was just like it wasn't a culture shock. It really just made me regret all the times that my dad was trying to take me home, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to go.
It felt beautiful. Like my mom, one of her houses, because she got four. One of her houses is 12 steps away from the water, and that's the house. That's the house. That's the church. That's attached to the church.
Wow.
When I tell you, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do, I don't check my phone. I don't brush my teeth. All I do is use the bathroom, walk outside, and walk down to the water and put my feet in the water and chill for about a couple minutes and then get back up and go and take a shower and do everything. Like it's the greatest feeling ever. And I didn't realize, like, even before I started going out there, I didn't realize what my parents and my relatives meant when they said, like, when I'm done, when I'm retired, when I'm done, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, y'all just finna get a house and y'all just finna have a little bit of money and just be doing whatever. I didn't realize how much, like, my mom and my dad low key lived like kings and queens. They be lit. When the church in PG, when they done with service, the whole back house is a whole nother church at my mom's spot. They come there to get fed and get sermons and everything. I'm like, man, I remember the first day. I ain't gonna lie, the first time me and my mom made Sunday dinner. We made it in the big ass walk. When I tell you how big this walk was,
Oh, let me tell
nigga,
you.
this shit was like, ugh. And she was like,
We is feeding the masses.
yeah, she was like, yo, go to Francis, go get the wood. He chopping the wood right now. You gotta go right now. Because if I don't get the wood right now, he gonna give it to somebody else. Go pay him, get the wood, carry the wood back, put the wood in there, light that motherfucker, keep lighting it, make sure it's hot. It gotta be dumb hot. For that big ass, what? First off, me and my brother had to carry it. It took us about 20 minutes just to get it on the bricks. Put the wood in there, light that motherfucker, let that shit sit, let it do its thing. And then she was like, okay, now you gotta season it. Now you gotta season the motherfucking wok. Season that shit with the oil, bring it around, rub it, and she wasn't playing. She gave us the big ass towel we had to put around our whole hand, and she said, whatever you do, make sure this fucking towel's around your hand. Season the whole fucking wok, and she came in with the damn rice and everything. She started, I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Why do black people make so many notes?
Cause it mean everything. I'm like, yo. And I'm not gonna lie, as she's doing it, when I look to the right, because the right was where the church back house was, and then it's the people just they just there lining up. They got their bowl in their hand and lined up. And we in there ready rocking. I feel like I was cooking crack. Like we in there doing what we doing. She like, yo, mix that rice. When she come with the chicken and everything, and we could smell it. It's smelling beautiful. And it's just people just, I'm talking about it's like 20 people lined up, ready to eat. And for like 4 weeks, I just did that. And every time, I ain't gonna lie, I cry because I'm like, this is what my mom do. My mom, this is how my mom helps. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like honestly, when I went to Belize and even being in the touristy part,
Mm-hmm.
like I was like on a golf cart and I'm like,
I can't do it.
kids is walking and like they look young as hell.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, they're fine, and I was like, no, like who's watching them? And they're like, everybody around here is watching them.
Everybody.
Like
It's a culture.
they ain't never alone. When I took a boat out to go snorkeling,
Mm-hmm.
the guy was like, so here's the thing, like a lot of our parents are not at home.
Yeah.
Because they out making whatever money. So like we gotta get up, being the oldest, taking our siblings to school, like whatever it looked like, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. It's real.
Like
it,
but I will say, like, as much as like I think it's in the city,
mm-hmm.
like the crime rate is higher.
Right.
I've never felt so safe.
Yeah, 100%.
I've never like I
Because the community, if the community is close knit, like my mom, like all the houses on my mom block and the next block over, front and back, they all tight. They all tight with each other. Don't rob. Don't try to rob one of them houses, because everybody on your ass. The whole block on your ass. It's real. It's real. It's real shit. Like, that's the thing, and it's funny because when my mom house is in PG, because she got one in Belize City, but she just rent it out and just get money. One in PG, she literally, my boy Luis Enriquez, his grandma house is the next block over across the street. And my mama go check on her, she'll go check on my mom. And then they'll call us and be like, yo, they good, they good, they good. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. And it's funny because I met Lewis. I actually hired Lewis at Fry's Electronics. I didn't even know him. I didn't even know him. His grandma is Myrtle. My mom is Myrtle. The only two Myrtles in PG ever. It's just crazy how God worked. But our heritage is strong, and it's like, for me, I'm not gonna lie, I Americanize myself because I don't be wanting people to know like my real culture. If you know me, you know. You know what I'm saying? But
why though?
Well, I would say this: our culture is enriched with things that we can use to help ourselves through life, especially in America. But for me, in a certain part, like especially when I was growing up, because my dad never taught us Garifuna, my dad never taught us Spanish. They grew up knowing all three languages. All my siblings know all three languages, but me, my brother, and my sister. So they wanted to pretty much just have us in a state of being more American than anything, because they wanted to see the best we could possibly be. But at the same time, when I grew up with it, well, that was their decision. So that was their decision. I didn't have no control over it. But even now, it's like, for me, it's like more so I'm in my ways, but I'm teaching my sons the true Belizean and Garifuna way. You know what I'm saying? I want to pass it on to them. And, it's even funny because when I get mad at them, if I get really pissed, they hear it and they be like, oh, this nigga not playing because he sound like a whole nother nigga. It's a whole nother nigga. So, just those things. But, yeah, I definitely want to embrace, especially me being older, I want to embrace my culture a lot more, because really, us getting older, adapting to our culture actually works out better for us. How we approach it works out a lot better for us. You know what I'm saying? Especially just the camaraderie of dealing with family and things like that.
Yeah, I will say, like, my dad's siblings have definitely been more present since my dad's passing, which I don't think that they were initially.
Right.
Because, like, their dad, like, kind of kept them segregated. Like, I had an uncle that came out here. He lives in Jersey, but he has property in Belize, and he's like, we're going to retire there, all of that. Like, he is like a spitting image of my father.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
A spitting image of my father. And, like, we just talked about things and just, like, life and stuff, and it really just makes me so sad that I, like, just never, like, embraced the culture, I guess, the way that I should have. Because, like, yeah, now that my father is gone, like, I still have family and stuff there. Yeah. It was, like, all the shit that my dad used to tell me. Yeah, he would have gave you the whole rundown. I would be like, Dad, you're lying. Like, you're right. And then having been there, like, when I went for my birthday, it was like, oh, like, I did not believe my dad. Like, he would be like, we will walk barefoot, like, to school. And I'm like, you're right.
It's a real thing.
And, like, and I see.
You seen it?
Literally barefoot, like, what? Walking on this hot-ass fucking ground.
And they not walking like tippy toes, like, no, they full on the rocks, going for it. Yeah, they finna get to it. They finna get to it. Like when I go, my routine. I pack a bag of clothes. I might pack like a phone and a laptop. But mostly everything that I pack, except for my phone and my laptop, I'm leaving there.
So my godmother is going next week.
Mm-hmm.
And she was telling, like, she was like, come over, I need you to go through these clothes with me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, my godbrother died, like, this year or whatever. So
my condolences.
She doesn't have any girls. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, okay, so now I got to fill in because the boys are, like, not emotionally available.
Wow.
So I go over there and I'm looking, I'm like, this is a lot of clothes you're taking. And she said the same thing. She was like, a lot of this stuff, like, I may wear, I may not wear, but a lot of it I'm going to leave.
I'm just going to leave there. That's what
And I was like, what? And
When
I remember, like, when you were moving and, like, you had those barrels.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, your dad is going to come get them and send them to Belize. Like, I don't ever recall my dad ever doing anything like that. Maybe he did and I just didn't see it.
He probably didn't know, because even my parents, like, I had to recognize that that's what was happening. But we had garages and shit like that, so I would look at them barrels and be like, oh, okay, it's just extra shit. But no, they getting rid of them shits. It's coming in and out. So yeah, it's always a thing where it's like giving back. They used to buy Pampers, go to the 99-cent store, go crazy all through the year. And then at a certain point in time, they ship them barrels, and it's somebody actually driving those barrels down to Belize, because it's the cheapest way.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, because something like, Pampers out here probably cost you like $12, $20. That should have cost you American money. It cost you $40 out there. It's a lot.
That's crazy.
It's a lot. So if you stacking up and main thing, toiletries, Pampers, blankets, you know what I'm saying, clothes, anything, all that type of shit. Like, man, like my dad still to this day, he like, yo, what's up? You got new electronics? Daddy, come get this shit. I got new shit. You know what I'm saying? I might buy boys new stuff, and I say, hey, fellas, grab all your old electronics and old toys or whatever, pack that motherfucking shit up, and give it to me so I can give it to Daddy to put it in the barrel, because he finna send that shit in whenever. You know what I'm saying?
But so, I guess, when you do things like that,
Mm-hmm.
like, who do they sell it to?
Well, that's the thing. There's a couple of things. So sometimes they sell it if they're automatic. So sometimes they sell it.
Wait, what?
No, if I'm in one spot for so long, the lights will go out because it's motion sensor. I got motion sensor in here. You feel me? But so some people sell it. Some people buy stuff or get stuff to sell it, and then some people they just give it to like the family members or the people in the neighborhood to make sure that they stay abrupt. Like my mom, when she buy like Pampers and like sheets and blankets and things like that, she'll literally buy them for the whole block, and just to make sure that everybody got new sheets and everything, especially the people who have elderly people that they have to take care of. They make sure that she get like brand new white sheets and everything, because that shit is expensive. You feel me? And then some people, they do it to where they give it to people to sell, or they, like my dad, he might have like some electronics. He'll sell it wholesale to somebody, get a little money, and then they can put it on the market or whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? So everybody got their different way of doing it, but the main thing is get the product from America and bring it to Central America. That's the important part.
That is so.
They need the e-commerce.
We are just so blessed.
Very.
And, like, I knew it, but I didn't know until I went.
Yeah, real thing.
And it's like, you really see, like, I got questions, like, how am I supposed to get this?
Hmm.
And, like, how am I supposed to get there?
Yeah.
Like, one of my cousins, like, I'm literally meeting my cousin for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you can take, like, the airplane, or you can take the water
What?
ferry. And I
Right.
was like, what? And so I'm, like, on this boat for an hour
Mm-hmm.
to go into the city. And then I get off, and I'm, like, in this hot-ass, like, it looks like a Greyhound station.
Yeah, it's real. And you better watch your stuff, because you turn your head one time, that shit gone.
It's like, what? And then, like, y'all don't drive with AC. Why y'all ain't got no AC?
If you ever took the bus to PG at Dangriga, that motherfucker like a great adventure ride. That shit is like Magic Mountain. Yo, I've never been so scared in my life. I get off the plane, so I get from Houston, get off the plane in Belize, right? Go through customs, check out, boom, boom, boom. We good, right? So then my dad like, yo, we finna take, because it's still daytime, so they're like, yo, we finna take the bus straight to PG. We finna take you straight to your mom. He's like, when I drop you off at your mom's, I'm finna go to Dangriga. So I'm like, all right, bet. This is the first time I ever rode the bus. So he like, yo, listen to me. He like, yo, I'm not saying this shit again. He said, hold on to your luggage. Don't never let go. Keep your head on a swivel. Your backpack, keep it tight. Yo, these niggas is ill. That's what I heard. These niggas is ill. Got you. So he was like, matter of fact, lean your backpack against the wall. He was like, lean your back against the wall and have your luggage right in front of you. I bet. So we get on the bus. He like, go all the way to the back, all the way to the back, all the way to the back. We get all the way to the back. We in there. He like, hold on to your shit. Even if you gotta sit on it, sit on it. Boom. And he like, hold on. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, daddy. He didn't tell me to foreign hold on. He just told me to hold on. You know, regular hold on is hold on to a rail, hold on to your seat, shit like that. This nigga didn't tell me to hold on for dear life. Yo, this nigga take off 80 miles per hour immediately. I'm in there, it's wow. He not slowing down. He already at 80 miles an hour, but he not slowing down. He driving, it's cars coming, he's swerving, 80 miles, 90 miles an hour, straight to Dangriga, 45 minutes. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death. My dad, I look at my dad is just, he just holding on to something, riding, looking at me like, this is what we do. I'm like, nigga, can you tell him to slow down? He like, he not finna slow down. This is what he do.
Right, 'cause he got places to be.
He got places to be, and he got to get back to that same buck. Scariest shit in the world. No roller coaster got nothing on that nigga that's driving from fucking Belize City to PG. He got nothing on that nigga. That nigga's a boy.
When I was on, I swear, I mean, there was a lot of people on that boat, and it was just like people were so comfortable, like they do this shit every day.
Every day.
But it's like motherfuckers walking with no shoes on, that's hanging on the side of the boat.
Yeah.
That's like moving while the boat is in the ocean, and I'm just like, is anybody else seeing this?
What's going on?
And it's just like just regular to them. Even when I went snorkeling, like the captain we had, he was just like, oh yeah, like I do this like 3-4 times a day. And then one of the instructors we had that got in the water that went snorkeling with us, the captain didn't get off the boat. And this dude was like heavy set, and I was like, so we supposed to trust this nigga in the water? Like, he had on like khaki shorts and a long sleeve shirt. I'm like, so we got on like water appropriate shit. This nigga floated like a fish. Like the water is their fucking life.
100%. And
I was like, I don't want to go snorkeling. Like I suck at it. He was like, you're never going to find a more beautiful reef to look at. Like you need to do this.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
He said Belize, and I think it's someplace in Europe. Europe has like the biggest reef, but it's not a living reef.
This one is living full.
The biggest living reef.
Facts.
And oh my gosh, it was like I would have been so mad at myself had I not even did it or attempted.
That's a real thing.
To swim with the sharks, to see it was like
The one thing that I could literally dunk my head in the water and literally open my eyes and see beautiful shit. That's a real thing. You can't do that shit in America.
1,000%.
And me, I'm not no swimming nigga. So I'm a float and survive. I'm not no swimming nigga. My mom was like, you gotta experience the water. The water's a part of you. You gotta experience it.
The water is fucking amazing. I'm gonna go back and I want to go spearfishing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to go spearfishing.
I want to go back for one reason. Well, I guess two reasons. I guess number one, to see my mama.
But I thought your mom comes back and forth.
Yeah, she come back and forth. Yeah, she just came out here for the Zy graduation, but still, I still want to go out there and see her. But actually, she's number two. Because number one is, you ever taste that fried chicken out there?
No. I didn't have no chicken. I ate rice and beans, oxtail, stewed chicken, stewed beef. Let me tell you that their fried backs though.
Next level. Let me tell you. In PG, right?
Why they so light and airy and why
Fire.
do I like 12 of them?
But let me tell you. In PG, right? My mom's house in PG. 4 steps across the street is this store. I call it, it's like equivalent to a liquor store. Got everything you need. Fresh coconuts, everything you need. But they also sell fried chicken. So my mom said, you want some fried chicken? I'm like, where are you gonna get fried chicken from? I'm like, no. She's like, you sure? Listen, she like, you sure you don't want a fried chicken? I'm like, where are we gonna get fried chicken from? You gonna make it? And she's like, no, I'm gonna get it from across the street. I'm like, nope. She's like, okay, cool. Well, she like, Vanessa, you want fried chicken? My sister. She like, yeah, for sure. So they walk across the street. She like, Kenny, go across the street and get what you want, juice or whatever, get what you want. So I'm over there about to get the juice, chips, shit, put some planted chips. So she ordered a fried chicken, and then when I look, because they show her the plate, I'm like, oh, it's fried chicken. I don't know what I'm thinking. They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, let me get that. Let me get a 3-piece. So I get a 3-piece with fries. And they like, you want ketchup? I'm like, yeah. So I walk back across the street. I open it up. It looked like Louisiana. They packaged it up like everything.
Okay.
Louisiana.
I was going to say with ketchup, it was definitely given like you going to the Chinese place.
Exactly. Now keep in mind, the people behind the counter was Chinese.
I swear I was just about to ask you where they.
That's a whole nother story. So I get there, I open my shit up. My brother opened the shit up because she brought him one. She opened the shit up. So I'm eating the fries. I'm like, okay, fries is fine. I take a bite of the chicken and I pause. I'm like, Mommy. She's like, what? I'm like, why does chicken taste like this? She's like, what you mean? What's wrong? I'm like, this is the best chicken I've ever had in my life. That shit was so fire. For the next 5 days, I ordered that shit for lunch. I didn't want nothing. And then she top it off. She like, put the Marie Sharps on it.
My uncle gave me a new Marie Sharp. I think it's called Lava.
Fire.
Have it in the refrigerator. I bought the Marie Sharp bag, but I bought some garlic pepper sauce and
Fire.
This the Lava one. It's so seasoned. It's so fire.
The lava one. The lava joint, when you get some good macaroni and cheese, put a couple dabs of that motherfucker on there and watch your life change.
Look at this shit. I ain't got no kids, but I got this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I got Red Hornet.
Oh, you went to the top. Oh my God. That's just so fire.
Oh my God, what? It's so good. And it got so much flavor. It's not just heat.
Mm-hmm.
It got so much flavor.
My cousin taught me if you season some chicken that you're about to grill and you put the Marie Sharps on it and season it with the Marie Sharps as the coating and you grill that motherfucker, it's over. It's over. I'm telling you.
Put the Marie Sharps on a raw chicken?
On a raw chicken as like a marinade, it's over. And grill that motherfucker. You can even bake it. Even if you bake it, it's still fire. Mm-hmm. Try that shit.
But it's so spicy. Why would you want to have that?
Huh?
I said it's so spicy. Why would you want to have
Well,
that?
if you grill it, it's not gonna be that spicy. But if you bake it, it'll keep the texture of the spice. But if you grill that motherfucker, it put a coat on it that's so seasoned, especially if you like grill it and you do like some burnt edges, it's over. Like my next thing when I do Sunday dinner, I'm gonna do a garlic habanero rib, fried rib, the garlic habanero with the Marie Sharps and the minced garlic with a little sugar. I'm finna shut the motherfucking game down. Cause I'm building my kitchen right now. My kitchen is called No Ketchup. We not doing no regular shit. Nothing regular. If you want ketchup, if you want motherfucking regular mustard, we not doing none of that. No regular ranch. It gotta be like cucumber ranch or some exotic shit.
I found this. While you talking about condiments, I found this sweet and spicy mustard
Mm-hmm. There you go.
at Albertsons.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you that shit is fire as fuck.
Fire.
The
Your nigga activity.
sweetness on it is so good.
Mm-hmm. Just that little hint of sweetness do everything.
Oh my God. But the heat on it is so good. I made some lettuce wraps. I was like, yes, God.
Real shit.
Them sour cream and onion,
You already know.
they don't miss. Them is one of Ethan's favorite.
Motherfuckers hit. I'm trying to pacify my hunger so they bring this motherfucking food.
What you drinking on? What's in the red cup?
Okay, so first
When you say okay, so.
I got the Jack Daniel's Southern Peach, right?
But that ain't what you started with. You started with your red cup.
Right. But I got the regular Jack Daniels and you mix it with I got a pineapple mango nectar. So Jack Daniels with the pineapple mango nectar and the Southern Peach. Greatest shit ever. Cause I try not like I probably only drank 3 times this year. So I try not to like go overboard and do too much. But I like a good mixture where it's like nice little hard hit, but then smooth it out with this Southern Peach. Keep it easy, you know what I mean? I gotta watch my figure and shit. I be working out and shit. I gotta watch my figure. You feel me? Oh, I'm gonna work this off. I did my workout earlier this morning, but I'm gonna work this off tomorrow. Don't worry about that. We good. Listen, this is steak right now. I promise you. This is steak right now. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real.
I realized, swear to God, I told myself, like, after this weekend, like, I just gotta stop drinking. Like, I gotta take a detox.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat regularly. Like, I don't eat every day.
Right.
But I eat when I'm drinking.
Right.
I eat a whole lot of bad shit when I'm drinking.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's the problem, especially us Capricorns. Like, we eat in leisure. Like, when we feel good about ourselves, oh, it's over. We finna do all type of wild shit.
Right. And so, like, it's like, I need to get this shit together. I was debating on whether or not I should get this gym membership, and I think I'm gonna just do it.
For me, I just make it a lifestyle.
I be up at 3:30 every morning,
Mm-hmm.
just like scrolling or watching TV. Even on my days that I work remote, and it's like there's no reason why you can't work out.
This is all I do. I really made my workout a lifestyle. So I do my morning push-ups and sit-ups, do my nighttime push-ups and sit-ups, and then I do a midday walk. My midday walk consists of like 2 or 3 miles, and I really just walk and listen to music or just get on the phone and do my conference calls while I'm walking. That right there do a lot for me because I need to get my sunlight in, but then I also just need to just walk off whatever is there. Man, respectfully, I'm slimming down a lot more. I feel good about myself, more energy and everything.
Awesome.
Cause my whole rule is, I gotta keep fucking till I'm 65, man. I gotta keep going. And listen,
Why is that the limit, though?
and I mean, I'm just saying 65 as the average, but I can't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give out good loving for a long time.
Good love and
I can't. That's what I'm saying. Cause for men, when it's over, it's over. It ain't no get it back up. Nah, we done. When it's done, it's done. So until then, I gotta keep popping. Now, I can't let my kids whoop my ass. You know what I'm saying? They getting older. They talking shit. I can't let them whoop my ass. Can't do it. You gotta catch my fade all the way.
Because they absolutely gonna be here for it.
Go for sure. Already when I walk through the hall, they try to sock me in my chest.
What?
I elbow them niggas so hard, they be like, okay, you got it, bro. You got it.
What time are your weeks coming over?
Whenever they get here, it started at 4, so I'm low-key getting paid without doing nothing.
What started at 4?
Okay, so my friends, they rented out my studio so they can have a get-together. So they bring in food, bring in some people. I'm gonna play some music. I got my DJ name now. It's not DJ Potterball no more.
I was glad that it was never for real DJ Powder.
It's DJ 69.
No.
That's even better. That's even better. Why not? That's even better. And that's truly, like, to me, who I am as a person. You feel me? Why not?
Because that isn't.
What you mean?
Sellable. It isn't marketable.
DJ 69 not marketable.
I know it's not marketable.
I'll play the hits to get you lit. What you mean? What you mean? That's it.
I am not with you. I'm not.
You just hating on my nicknames, man.
Okay.
You
I
just
know
hating.
what you want, but
DJ 69 is a good name.
okay.
All right. One day, your homegirl gonna call you and be like, hey, let's go out to the club, girl. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing this weekend. You be like, you know what? I'm not doing nothing this weekend. Yeah, and she'll be like, I'm going to this club. This club be popping. You know what I'm saying? It's this DJ. He be going up. Oh, who's the DJ name? DJ 69, girl. I'm telling you. It's gonna go up. Embrace the name now.
DJ 69, I think that's taken already.
No, never take it. Never. Let's do a search. Hold on. Let's do a search. Let's do a search. Hold on. Let me pause my punta real quick.
You know what? No,
Why this nigga take my name, yo?
Exactly. Like I told you.
Why this nigga take my name, man? That's really a nigga named DJ69. Oh, let me go to this. Let me go to his Instagram. Nah, that's a white nigga. It ain't him. It ain't him. Deep in... I'm gonna read his bio. Hold on, let me read his bio. Deep and organic house DJ.
Wait, what?
A deep and organic house DJ, creating soulful, intimate warm-ups with smooth melodic tracks, crafting unforgettable.
And I can't get beyond deep and organic after you told me DJ69.
Crafting unforgettable preludes. Let's journey into sound. He even got a website. This nigga stealing my name, B.
Nobody has power button.
DJ Potter Bun. I'm with that. Ah, this a German nigga. We good.
You have to play. Then at that point, like your first song always has to be this man.
Yo. I know what I gotta do. I need to plug up one of my microphones to the mixer. Cause I'm finna be hosting. I'm finna be DJing. You gotta get on the mic. That's what I gotta do. DJ Butterbug is on. Oh, what about DJ Tamales?
No.
Yeah, DJ Butterbug, I'm with that.
Did you see that they changed a mustard in the stores? That says mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Fire.
that nigga is
He out of here.
going up. But I didn't know much about DJ Mustard before Kendrick Lamar.
He been a legend. That's my guy. He been a legend.
Sure.
That's my guy. And his uncle DJ T. His uncle DJ T is the guy that owns the district and the what is it, 718 restaurant? They own that. Love them dudes, man. Good people. He stole my name, man. DJ69, he stole my name. I don't appreciate that. But he way in Germany, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no nigga. He ain't got no bitches like me. You know, he way in Germany. He not doing justice with the name. He just got flyers.
But you gotta be like DJ 69K.
Right.
Like DJ 69 Killer, DJ 69. Like, you would just DJ 69, like, because you want people to be able to search you and find you and not get, like, all the other people.
Right. I'm finna send you this nigga Instagram. This nigga ain't it.
Look at my son.
Grown ass man, he popping.
I'm gonna get that picture.
Blown up?
In my hallway.
Yeah, that's fire.
Look at my daughter.
Huh, she shattered. How she been?
Oh my God. Not good. And stressing me the fuck out. That's a conversation for another day.
She'll be alright.
Here's open. Here is absolutely open.
Watch. She gonna call you one day, she gonna be like, Ma, you in town? Yep. I need you to come by to this event
No, she's
to
never gonna do that.
to help me accept this award that I'm getting.
Wait, DJ 69 is this old ass white dude?
That's what I'm saying. He not it. I'm him. He not doing what I'm doing.
It's DJ Girl 69. His name ain't DJ
I'm popping. I'm finna make the Instagram right now.
His name is.
I'm finna make the Instagram right now.
No, I think you gotta think it through.
What you mean? That's the ultimate name.
It's DJ of 69.
I'm making Instagram right now. I'm finna go up. And I'm only playing R&B jams. That's all I'm playing. I'm not playing no rap. Only R&B tunes. R&B punta. That's it. That's all I'm playing.
No, his thing said DJ of 69.
Yeah, that ain't it. I'm doing DJ 69. I'm going up. I'm going up. Legendary DJ. Just tell everybody you know him. Oh yeah, I know DJ 69. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, just don't do DJ of 69.
Mm-hmm.
Do DJ 60. I know you still need to do DJ 69K.
Ah, but you don't want to kill the 69. You don't want to kill the Punani. You don't want to do that. Oh, wait.
Niggas like the Punani kill.
DJ Punani Killer. Hold on. Oh, is that the new name? DJ Punani Killer? Yeah. That's the new name. That's a fire name right there.
You are so crazy.
That's a new name. That's fire. That's fire. I like that. I like that name. I like that name. What you doing for the rest of the week?
I think I'm gonna drive to Vegas tomorrow to pick up Ethan.
Did he say he wanted to be picked up?
One of my homegirls was supposed to drive back, and I was supposed to meet them, and it ain't going well.
Did he say he wanted to leave?
Oh, he doesn't have a choice.
Why you have a choice? It's summertime. He do what he want.
No, it's over. He spent enough time. He needs to come back, prepare himself. One of my bonus kids, his sister is coming. Coming on the 22nd. And so like our guest room is not put together. Like we gotta move some shit, and I'm not gonna do that shit by myself.
Why don't you do it?
Essentially she's coming in to spend time with her fucking brother.
Get one of your boo things to do.
I mean, I wish I could look. I had to let a nigga go today. I know.
You are such a Capricorn.
Motherfuckers not showing up in the capacity that I need. Like,
That's real.
I'm just fucking over it. And so I've come to terms, like, I'm gonna finish this shit out by myself.
Nah, you'll be alright. You'll find somebody exclusive.
Especially after moving and bills and, like, monies, like, I don't need a nigga. I want one.
Right, facts.
And I feel like at this point, niggas really need bitches to need them. And like, yo, so that's not me.
Right.
But I want you to show up for me the way I show up for you. And so
Facts.
when you don't, it's just like taking notes.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I got that problem bad. Like I said, all I can say is I was raised right by my mom. It's hard to keep up.
My mom, my sister and I talk about this all the time. So my mom didn't raise us to be girlfriends. She raised us to be wives.
That's what I'm saying. My
So
mom.
like that shit changes the game. Like I don't know how to show up other than to like make sure you fucking good. If I don't have it, I'm gonna figure out a way to get it so that you cool. Because my mom's sole purpose was to not stress my dad out until shit went awry, right?
Right.
And so, like, however that looks, if I gotta go to work every day, if I gotta be in a syndicate, if I gotta, like, maneuver money, like, it's so he don't stress out. He got a hard enough time going out in the fucking world.
Right.
And I just feel like niggas really, men talk about, like, this woman, niggas ain't really ready for the
They're not ready. Listen, I hear you 100%. Cause I'll be on like literally a couple hours ago, somebody literally asked me, "When you go settle down?" I couldn't give her an answer because she don't understand. Like my mom and my dad raised me like I'm an ill nigga, B.
And that.
I'm an ill nigga, B. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it's no cocky. This is just I really.
No, but it really is just understanding when you look at the shit that bitches really be dealing with and bitches be in love with, you be like, oh, so you really like that nigga?
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all be settling. Like I'm trying to go to the top. I'm trying to go to the
It's
top.
that part. It's that part right there.
And
And I think,
go ahead. Sorry about that.
no, I was gonna say, I just think that I'm finally at that point where I deserve so much fucking more. And I have fucking settled. And as much as it hurts, like, yeah, no, I'm not settling because half of these bitches is doing half of the shit that I'm willing to do and or have done. And niggas is still showing up to them 100%. Like, nah, like you playing in your own face, Naisha. It ain't about a
Real.
playing in your face. You playing in your own face.
It's real. And I, for me, it's like no matter how much I might try, I can't just say, okay, you just good enough and you're not. Just not me. Cause my whole thing is like I like to be told no or given instructions to somebody who know what's going on and got the and has the true best interest of both of us. Not somebody that's just trying to get their way. If you want a knight in shining armor, not that guy. But if you want the nigga who finna walk with you through all of this shit and come out on top on the other side, that's me.
Yeah, I'm that nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out on the other side all the time. And my thing be like, and it's funny because even when I date, it's like certain women take my hospitality as a threat. Like it's like I can't. It's like I can't. It's like I can't give hospitality to nobody else but them because if I do, then that means that I'm quote unquote interested in somebody else. But they don't realize it's like I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, you see me at Sunday dinner, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you see how happy I was. You see how happy everybody else was, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I can do that in a room full of family, room full of friends, room full of bitches, room full of homies. It don't matter. That's who I am.
But it's you being of service to other people.
Right. That's my life.
That is the threat.
Right. I can't take that away because that's also my service to God. I give when I can give.
If she was smart, it would be like, how can I be of service with you? Like,
Exactly.
How do I assistance while you're in the kitchen? Can I be a sous chef? Like, what do you need? Can I
Right.
Whatever. Can I be of service to serve your people?
Right.
So I feel like as women, we definitely fuck ourselves for sure.
And that should be crazy because it's like, this would be my happy place when I'm in the kitchen. But for you to delegate who I'm like, if you mad if somebody get fed or not, that shit weird to me. And I just be sitting there like, all right. And then for me, it's just like, I'm just a person that's, if I ask somebody to do something, especially somebody I'm dealing with, if I ask you to do something, I'm not asking for much at all. I know because I've already thought about it before I'm finna ask you.
Right.
I thought about asking you. I thought about doing it myself. I thought about the other ways I can get it done. I thought about all of that. But asking you would be just a great gesture of just our great energy.
Yeah.
Say something stupid like, I'm tired. Okay. I'm not even mad.
I'm never gonna ask you a fucking kid.
Never again. It's gonna get done whether you're in the room or not. And then that's the part that you're gonna hate about me. And that's the one thing that my mom has always taught me. I am a truly independent guy. So if I ask you to make me a sandwich, which if anybody knows,
I want you to make it. It ain't because I can't get up and do that shit myself. Because I'm 1,000% sure I can do fucking that.
if anybody knows my sandwich to shut me up and make me happy, it's only 4 ingredients. if you say no or you're tired in any capacity, I'm going to go in the kitchen and I'm going to make Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to do a full course 7-meal, everything with all the fixings, all the brown gravy. I'm doing all of that. And I'm going to just look at you like it's going to get done. And I'll never ask you to make me a sandwich again. Because there's going to be, and I'm not saying that somebody else is going to make me a sandwich. I just know that we don't communicate on that level. This is what it is. Just what it is.
And you really just gotta understand, like, what makes your mate happy.
Right.
Because, like, food is your love language. Being of service is your love language.
Right.
So if somebody can't get on board with your love language and or feels threatened by it, it ain't gonna never fucking work.
Right.
It ain't gonna never fucking work. And because, like, outside of music, like your love is in the kitchen. If I ask you to do something, understand I'm not never asking you for shit that I can't do myself. And that be the part that people be sleeping on Capricorn.
I've never asked a woman to make me crab legs ever in life. I never asked her to make me steak. I never asked for any of those things. I asked for sandwich, fruit salad, Right, exactly. Caesar salad, or if they're foreign, make some jerk chicken or make some fried jack. That's it. I never asked them to make something extravagant I couldn't make, because I know that off this sandwich, I'm finna be full for about 2-3 hours, and I'm finna go in the kitchen and make exactly what everybody wants. And it's funny because my kids know it. My kids have literally looked at a woman and watched her say, I'm tired, and then looked at me like, I already know what this nigga finna do. We finna eat good today. I watched it happen. I'm looking at them and I'm smiling. I'm like, I'm low key looking at Zai and telling them to, like, right, cause Zai got it all on his face like, I already know my daddy finna go nuts. He finna go in the kitchen go nuts. I'm looking at him like, shut up, Zai, like, relax, bro. And I just calmly, and you know me, I calmly walk in the kitchen and I take out the steak from the freezer. And I take out the shrimp from the freezer. And I just put it in the sink. And I go back in the room and chill. I already know Zai gonna run the hot water, let it sit in there. I already know what he's finna do, because he know what's finna happen. And I politely, after about 30 minutes, go right back in the kitchen and make the greatest shit on earth. And she like, oh, you cooking? Okay. All right. You want some? It's right there in the pot. You can have some.
Right.
But I'm not finna make this plate like I'm finna make for me and my boys. Go get you your issue. Because if you, it's real. That's my way of, like, you don't get it.
Silently telling bitches fuck you without.
Right. You know me. You know me. I'm never finna yell F you or nothing. I'm not finna do none of that. I'm finna politely just get to my work. Get to what I'm on.
All of the gestures are gonna say.
Especially if I start making curry. If I start making curry, the whole house finna smell like curry.
Yeah.
I'm making all type of festival bread, fried jack. I'm doing all the extra shit.
Festival bread, nah. Go outside.
I'm doing all
Go
that.
outside now.
One day I made curry and dumplings. Oh my God. The best shit ever. Best shit ever. But that's the reason why it's hard to find a companion. I just be on some different shit.
As they passed away,
Crazy. Crazy.
And so overrated. Like, I'm just ready to be like, are you available to fuck or no?
Right. Facts.
We gotta talk about shit.
For me, it's like, I mean, I'm already, it's already part of my culture. I'm probably Rob, so, but the part that really gets me, that I'm really like, that really hurts, is I really just be wanting to sit down and just lay down with somebody, like literally go to sleep with somebody. Like, I think I've had like two relationships where two women actually thought I was bored with them because I would literally fall asleep like while we sitting there watching a movie or whatever. But they later realized, 'cause they still my friends now, but they later realized that that was my way of showing how ultimately comfortable and in tune I want to be with you. Because one thing like one thing I don't do is sleep. It's not a part of my, it's a part of my situation now. But I used to always be up and always going. But if I can literally sit down and lay with somebody and go to sleep, that's a real thing for me.
I used to feel that same way about a nigga I used to fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
Until, I don't know if I read an article or I was like watching like Tonight's Conversation or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they said like, when a man falls asleep, same shit you just said, like there's a level of comfort that he feels with you.
It's a real thing.
A level of security and openness and vulnerability that he feels with you.
Yeah, that's a real thing. And I think certain women that haven't been through that experience, they miss that part because, they want the excitement, which is, I agree, you do want excitement in a relationship, but like, I don't know if you've ever seen a picture. There's a comic book picture of Superman. He in a Superman suit, he bulky and everything, but he's literally on his knees and he's like literally laying uh what's her name? Whoever the girl is that Superman loved. But she literally holding him, like she holding his head, she holding him while he just literally on his knees, like in her arms. And it's the realest picture ever because it's the concept of when you can comfort a giant. That's a real connection. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like he's went across the world. He woke up in the morning, had to deal with his boss, had to deal with coworkers, deal with clients and customers, yelling at people, getting cussed out. He might whatever he doing in the world, and then he comes home to you and just lay down in your arms. Like I don't think women understand that's a real thing. It's like he's coming home to be to pretty much lay it all on the line for the person that he really wants to come home to. Like coming home to a woman is a real thing. I don't think people understand that. Like I know women be like, whatever my man is or whatever, I come home to him. That's the life. That's the dream I want to have. But for a man, it's different. It's like I would love to come home to somebody who can comfort me. Technically, I'm not supposed to be comforted by anybody. I'm supposed to be strong enough to power through this shit for 80, 90 years plus. Exactly. That's not realistic, but that's what society says we got to do. But I remember those days where when my dad, when it was hard and my mom had to comfort him, and you know what I'm saying, when his brothers passed away or things like that happened, like she was there to make him feel safe, and that's some of the most powerfulest shit you can ever experience. But it takes for not a better woman, it just takes for a different type of woman to understand what that really is. And it was this one girl that I was dating, like, I really I mean I still love her now, I'm not gonna hold you. But that was the one thing that she could never get. She never understood. She thought I was just sleeping because I was like I was bored with what we was doing. Like, no.
I used to get like I dated somebody and I used to get fucking mad that that nigga was asleep all the fucking time. Every time we were together, we didn't even have to have sex. It wasn't like, oh, you got
Right.
something that you want to sleep. Like you just fucking going to sleep.
Just
Like
fall straight to sleep.
fuck all that. Like,
That's how it was for me.
I didn't know until I knew
Yeah.
that like that's something very different for men.
It's a real thing. It's like, man, I don't like if you think about it in the context of a drug dealer being in a trap house, like nigga, he never finna go see. He never finna lay down and do nothing. He finna get his money. He worried about being robbed.
Put yourself in a vulnerable position.
Exactly. So that's what it feels like for a man, coming home to anything. Like if he can put himself, if he decides to put himself in a vulnerable position and lay down and go to sleep with a woman, that means you really have his heart for real. You just don't know it. You don't know it yet, but you really got it. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny because it took for an older woman to really get it. Like we sitting there watching the movie or whatnot. She literally pulled me. I'm thinking she finna pull me to kiss her or whatnot. She pulled me and just put her arm around me and just, man, lay down. I already know you tired. Lay down. Nigga, I fell asleep so fucking fast. And when we woke up, she got her issue, but she understood the assignment at hand. And I'm like, man, that's the first time I never really had to say nothing. I never had to explain myself. You know what I mean?
The piece that you needed without having to. It was the anticipation of your needs.
Yeah, exactly.
That.
And
That's somebody who paid attention.
yeah, and it's almost equivalent to. Not saying this exactly, but it's almost equivalent to if a man comes over and women are probably like you on the fence of like whether it's time to get intimate or not. So you playing the field with the intention of like you're not really trying to go there, but then you see like y'all chilling. It's been 4 or 5 hours, and that nigga ain't even mentioned nor gave an instance of intimacy. He's showing you
I should get this nigga some pussy.
exactly. Now you like, oh, he understand like let it happen organically, or he not even on that. So that make me want to be on that. So it's almost like that same type of equivalence. Like, understand me, then you can get me. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. What you drinking?
Water.
Everybody be having them type of canteens and whatnot, talking about they drinking water. I don't believe
No, it
one
is
bit.
water. No, I have this.
Okay, you popping.
I'm drinking. Probably just like 6 a.m., but yeah.
You popping. Well, yeah, whether we'll ever find that particular person or people, who knows? Until then, keep popping.
I'm really over it at this point. Like,
You're not over it yet.
I'm settled into I'm gonna die alone, but
Nah, that ain't happening.
I'm definitely not looking for a partner because I feel like motherfuckers just lie, and for me, and I think this goes back to my daddy issues of like my dad
Right.
not being super present and lying, like I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna show up, and not showing up.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can't deal with fucking liars.
Right.
Like that. Like I told a nigga today, like you ain't never got to call me again. That nigga told me he was gonna call me back and he didn't.
It's real.
Like you ain't never got to call me back again.
It's real.
Because we all make time for the shit that we want to.
Yeah. It's a real thing.
And I'm tired of being told like, oh, you're such a great woman and this, that, and the other, but like to somebody else.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Your people is an hour and a half late. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean that actually works out for me because they on the clock. I'm getting free money. I love this shit. They just better.
I'm about to go finish watching my Tubi movie.
Oh, what you watching?
I don't even know the name of it. I just pressed. Hold on, when I get up to it.
Okay, go ahead and do your thing. I'll hit you later. I'm finna get to this record.
Okay, love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
Workload. Now I'm gonna get back to the music. Sometimes you just gotta have those conversations. My bad, y'all. When it's beating like that, it's real. That shit is crazy.
Respect to God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school turning critic, a low fade underfitted. I see the snakes like a hawk shopping for telescopes. Thinking it better miss me cause my old crimes is federal. Now I know the game cause I ran it for 20 years. How could you top a little chop where the misery isn't fair and really it isn't clear. But seeing how this my year, the most profit from throwing bodies on projects. So yeah, I may not be the most innocent. Militant, kind of illiterate, psychopath, degenerate. My resources is limitless. They want me back in the street, strapped and what have you. If one of my niggas cash you, I'ma fuck around and stab you. Mind over matter, matter of fact. Blood spatters in a matter of minutes, cause most don't matter to me. For the keys to the key. Respect to God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school turning critic, a low fade underfitted. I see the snakes like a hawk shopping for telescopes. Thinking it better miss me cause my old crimes is federal. Now I know the game cause I ran it for 20 years. How could you top a little chop where the misery isn't fair and really it isn't clear. But seeing how this my year, the most profit from throwing bodies on projects. So yeah, I may not be the most innocent. Militant kind of...
My My bad. I've been ignoring the chat. Sorry about that. Let me read the chats. Hold on. Geraldine, what up? So a low tier. What question are you asking me, low tier? You said, "Hey, bro, I need advice." Oh, that's just hilarious. Low tier, you wildin', B. Juice, have you ever been in prison? No, I have not. I've never been in prison. Someone showing. You actually right. Maintenance guy. You actually right. Too much salt and sugar. I'll work it off tomorrow. I definitely need cardio. Anthony, shave your face. Maybe I might do it this week. Who knows? How many Jews died in the Holocaust? Can't answer that. Jacob, what's good? Yeah, man, listen, man. Sour cream and onions, best in the world, thing. Happy 4th of July. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. All right, let me get to this music.
Respect the God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school, turning critic, a low fade underfitted. I see the snakes like a hawk shopping for telescopes. Thinking it better miss me cause my old crimes is federal. Now I know the game cause I ran it for 20 years. How could you top a little chopper? The misery isn't fair and really it isn't clear. But seeing how this my year, the most profit from throwing bodies off projects. So yeah, I may not be the most innocent. Militant, kind of illiterate, psychopath, degenerate, my resources is limitless. They want me back in the street strapped and what have you. If one of my niggas cast you, I'ma fuck around and stab you. Mind over matter, matter of fact, blood spatters in a matter of minutes, cause most don't matter to me. For the keys to the kingdom. How you want them corners with 2 strikes? Respect the God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school, turning critic, a low fade underfitted. I see the snakes like a hawk shopping for telescopes. Thinking it better miss me cause my old crimes is federal. Now I know the game cause I ran it for 20 years. How could you top a little chopper? The misery isn't fair and really it isn't clear. But seeing how this my year, the most profit from throwing bodies off projects. So yeah, I may not be the most innocent. Militant.
If y'all hear that voice, if you know, you know.
Respect the God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school, turning critic.
James, what's good?
Respect the God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school, turning critic, a low fade underfitted. I see the snakes like a hawk shopping for telescopes. Thinking it better miss me cause my old crimes is federal. Now I know the game cause I ran it for 20 years. How could you top a little chopper? The misery isn't fair and really it isn't clear. But seeing how this my year, the most profit from throwing bodies off projects. So yeah, I may not be the most innocent. Militant, kind of illiterate, psychopath, degenerate, my resources is limitless. They want me back in the street strapped and what have you. If one of my niggas cast you, I'ma fuck around and stab you. Mind over matter, matter of fact, blood spatters in a matter of minutes, cause most don't matter to me. For the keys to the kingdom. How you want them corners with 2 strikes? Streets unforgiving, so you fight for the keys. Blood money got your family shook. Death come in 3s, so they grieve for the keys. The wolves listening, drooling at the mouth for the christening. For the keys to the kingdom. Study the rules, it's not cool when you end up fool for real. Yeah. They know who to call when the blood gets spilled. For the keys, chef for the hood, but I don't make no meals. Where they go when the blood get low. For the keys to the kingdom. Where they go when the blood get low.
It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenses when it ain't so turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you can smoke first. Big bowls at the table, holding Mossbergs. You can't get a hood pass until you walk it out first. No drought, to the route, I drive the plugs worth. So many irons in the fire, I can have your part served. She love oatmeal and his bratwurst. I pay ties to the block first. Align with riders who wanna pass.
Respect the God is spatters in a matter of minutes, cause most don't matter to respect the God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school turning critic, a low fade underfitted. I see the snakes like a hawk shopping for telescopes. Thinking it better miss me cause my old crimes is federal. Now I know the game cause I read it for 20 years. How could you top a little chop or the misery isn't fair and really it isn't clear. But seeing how this my year, the most profit from throwing bodies on projects. So yeah, I may not be the most innocent, militant, kind of illiterate, psychopath, degenerate. My resources is limitless. They want me back in the street strapped and what have you.
Oh, you had it to Marine Del Rey? Set them on, set them on. Workload.
Respect the God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school turning critic, a low fade underfitted. I see the snakes like a hawk shopping for telescopes. Thinking it better miss me cause my old crimes is federal. Now I know the game cause I read it for 20 years. How could you top a little chop or the misery isn't fair and really it isn't clear. But seeing how this my year, the most profit from throwing bodies off.
Hey Google, turn the studio to purple. Alexa, turn studio to purple. Sorry, y'all, I had to change the color, you know what I mean? Change the vibe.
Respect the God and salute the children. The only time I second guess is at the Cooper building. My eyes low cause the tree burning nicely, precisely lit it. I'm old school turning critic, a low fade underfitted. I see the snakes like a hawk shopping for telescopes. Thinking it better miss me cause my old crimes is federal. Now I know the game cause I read it for 20 years. How could you top a little chop or the misery isn't fair and really it isn't clear. But seeing how this my year, the most profit from throwing bodies on projects. So yeah, I may not be the most innocent, militant, kind of illiterate, psychopath, degenerate. My resources is limitless. They want me back in the street strapped and what have you. If one of my niggas cash you, I'ma fuck around and stab you. Mind over matter, matter of fact. Blood spatters in a matter of minutes, cause most don't matter to me. How you on the corners with 2 strikes? Streets unforgiving, so you fight for the keys. Blood money got your family shook. Death coming 3, so they grieve for the keys. The wolves listening, drooling at the mouth for the christening. For the keys to the kingdom. Study the rules, it's not cool when you end up full for bread. They know who to call when the blood gets spilled. For the keys, chef of the hood, but I don't make no meals. Where they go when the blood get low. For the keys to the kingdom. Where they go when the blood get low.
It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenses when it ain't your turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you can smoke first.
This shit gonna be crazy.
Matter of minutes, cause most don't matter to me. How you on the corners with 2 strikes? Streets unforgiving, so you fight for the keys. Blood money got your family shook. Death coming 3, so they grieve for the keys. The wolves listening, drooling at the mouth for the christening. For the keys to the kingdom. Study the rules, it's not cool when you end up full for bread. They know who to call when the blood gets spilled. For the keys, chef of the hood, but I don't make no meals. Where they go when the blood get low. For the keys to the kingdom. Where they go when the blood get low.
It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenses when it ain't your turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you can smoke first. Big bowls at the table, holding Mossbergs. You can't get a hood pass until you walk it out first. No drought, to the route, I drive the plugs worth. So many irons in the fire, I can have your park served. She love oatmeal and it's Brockworth. I pay ties to the block first. Align with riders who wanna pass go. Keys to the city, I'm Sazzo. No more passes, already gave them to the rascals. MTU, bring the cash flow. Local astronauts, bringing in the cash home. Don't ask me about cash if your math wrong. Personal stash in the dash, make that boat smell strong. It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenseless when it ain't your turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you get smoked first. Big bowls at the table, holding Mossbergs. You can't get a hood pass until you walk it out first. No drought, to the route, I drive the plugs worth. So many irons in the fire, I can have your park served. She love oatmeal and it's bratwurst. I pay ties to the block first. Align with riders who wanna pass go. Keys to the city, I'm Sazzo. No more passes, already gave them to the rascals. MTU, bring the cash flow. Local astronauts, bringing in the cash home. Don't ask me about cash if your math wrong. Personal stash in the dash, make that bowl smell strong. Believe it. It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenseless when it ain't your turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you get smoked first. Big bowls at the table. It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenseless when it ain't your turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you get smoked first. Big bowls at the table, holding Mossbergs. You can't get a hood pass until you walk it out first. No drought, to the route, I drive the plugs worth. So many irons in the fire, I can have your park served. She love oatmeal and it's bratwurst. I pay ties to the block first. Align with riders who wanna pass go. Keys to the city, I'm Sazzo. No more passes, already gave them to the rascals. MTU, bring the cash flow. Local astronauts, bringing in the cash home. Don't ask me about cash if your math wrong. Personal stash in the It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenseless when it ain't your turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you get smoked first. Big bowls at the table, holding Mossbergs. You can't get a hood pass until you walk it out first. No drought, to the route, I drive the plugs worth. So many irons in the fire, I can have your park served. She love oatmeal and it's bratwurst. I pay ties to the block first. Align with riders who wanna pass go. Keys to the city, I'm Sazzo. No more passes, already gave them to the rascals. MTU, bring the cash flow. Local astronauts, bringing in the cash home. Don't ask me about cash if your math wrong. Personal stash in the dash, make that bowl smell strong. Believe.
How you want them corners with 2 strikes? Streets unforgiving, so you fight for the keys to the kingdom. Blood money got your family shook. Death come in 3s, so they grieve for the keys. The wolves listening, drooling at the mouth for the christening. For the keys to
It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenseless when it ain't your turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you get smoked first. Big bowls at the table, holding Mossbergs. You can't get a hood pass until you walk it out first. No drought, to the route, I drive the plugs worth. So many irons in the fire, I can have your park served. She love oatmeal and it's bratwurst. I pay ties to the block first. Align with riders who wanna pass go. Keys to the city, I'm Sazzo. No more passes, already gave them to the rascals. MTU, bring the cash flow. Local astronauts, align with riders who wanna pass go. Keys to the city, I'm Sazzo. No more passes, already gave them to the rascals. MTU, bring the cash flow. Local astronauts, bringing in the cash home. Don't ask me about cash if your math wrong. Personal stash in the dash, make that bowl smell strong. Believe. How you already gave them to the rascals. MTU, bring the cash flow. Local astronauts, bringing in the cash home. Don't ask me about cash if your It's the new pop out, bring the exotics out. Let the old schools hop out. Deep in the trenches, hopping fences. Defenseless when it ain't your turf. Big trees all around me, nigga, you get smoked first. Big bowls at the table, holding Mossbergs. You can't get a hood pass until you walk it out first. No drought, to the route, I drive the plugs worth. So many irons in the fire, I can have your park served. She love